Our third product vertical is our odor control range. Now in this range we have different types of products for different types of odors. You can say that some types of odors are air based, atmospheric based, and some types of odors are directly from the water itself, where the water itself is smelling and so an odor issue is caused. So I will first talk about OdoServe for the water application. Now there are certain applications. I can give one example. In a sewage treatment plant, in usually residential STPs, what happens is this water is reused for flushing purposes, it is used for hand washing purposes, it is used in the kitchen. And if the treatment process is not efficient, if there is any issues in it, then the treated water will have slight organic matter in it which will cause odor issues in this water. And if it is going back to the society and the flat owners, they get this water, then they start complaining that there is smell from the water. Usually in this case, a lot of people use hypochlorite, they use bleach, but these chemicals, the problem is their precipitation rate is very high. So if, for example, you treat it with the hypochlorite or bleach and you keep it in a water tank stagnant for like 2 to 3 days, 5 days, maybe a week, what happens is the bleach and the hypochlorite, it starts to precipitate at the bottom. So there is a sludge, chemical sludge formation, you can say, a solid precipitation, due to which there is a lot of issues and the odor issues start again. So we have a product, it is called OdoServe SOC, it stands for STP Odor Control, and it is purely for treated water. So what you do is you mix this liquid, it is a highly concentrated product. 1 liter you mix in approximately 1 lakh liters of water, and it is more efficient than hypochlorite and bleach. It mixes with the water more, it is more concentrated, so less of it is required as compared to hypochlorite and bleach. And most importantly, once you mix this in the water, that same water will not smell again, no matter how many days you keep it, maybe a month or so, there will be no smell from that water again. So OdoServe SOC is a product for treated water odor removal. Now likewise, there are certain industries where your raw effluent, in industries mainly, your raw effluent itself is smelling a lot. This can be in cases of slaughterhouses where the blood gets mixed into the water. So the raw effluent starts smelling a lot. And the problem with that is you cannot use a chemical in that case, because if this same chemical goes to your aeration tank, to your bacteria, and the bacteria die and you will not have any you won't have any biomass left. So in that case, what we have done is we have made our product called OdoServe EOC. Now this product is different from SOC in that this is enzyme based product. So this is a biological product. You can use this in your treated water as well, you can use this in your raw water as well, and you can use this in basically any water where you have to remove smell without the additive of a chemical. This is our product range to remove odor from treated water. Now we have a very specialized product to remove smell from the atmosphere. So there are, you can say, dump yards, landfills, hazardous waste management sites. There are many industries like fish processing industry, food manufacturing industry, steel industry, chemical industry, where there is a lot of hazardous gases which are being emitted into the atmosphere. And there is a guideline, it is called OSHA. So under OSHA guideline, any gas, if it is in more than a certain concentration, it is hazardous for the humans basically. It can cause health issues, it can cause long-term issues in human beings if these gases are faced in a higher concentration over a period of time. So we have made a product. Now the difficulty behind making a product like this is it should be non-toxic for humans. If you are spraying it in the atmosphere and a human being inhales it, there should not be any issues, there should not be any repercussions. So we have made OdoServe Odour Control Solution. It is a completely herbal, biological, non-toxic, non-pathogenic product. It is a highly concentrated product as well. So you mix 1 liter of a product in water and you have to spray this or mist this. Usually what happens is we have a high pressure misting system. There are ultra fine mist nozzles and a high pressure pump. Through this nozzle, the liquid is secreted into the atmosphere. It is misted into the atmosphere. And there are many gases, many odorous gases like hydrogen sulfide H2S, which has a rotten egg smell. Then there is ammonia, which has a urine smell. There is butyric acid, which will have a vomit type smell. So all of these smells in high concentration are a public nuisance. People complain about it. So using our solution, we have successfully neutralized many odorous gases, hazardous gases as well, in plant conditions, in municipal government conditions. We have done this in STPs, residential STPs, uh, so, university STPs, and to an extent we have also worked with this in slaughterhouses and in those industries where there is a lot of biodegradable waste. For example, there is fish processing industry where all the fish skin and leftovers is left in a part, and there's a lot of odor issues in that area. So likewise, for any atmospheric odor issues, our OdoServe odor control solutions can be misted into the atmosphere.